Hi everyone, Irina Geller here, and welcome to my Facebook Live Wednesday. I'm now going live twice a week, Wednesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. So I'd love you to join me. Now today's subject is very interesting. Is weight gain a sign of personal failure? Or is it a myth? What do you think? I used to believe that weight gain was a sign of personal failure. In fact, I used to shame myself and berate myself and be really mean to myself, to the point where I would take really unflattering photos of myself and try to motivate myself into weight loss or building motivation by looking at those photos. Of course, that never worked because it just made me feel like crap. And all I wanted to do when I felt like crap was to comfort myself with food. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect now and that I don't actually criticize myself. I think as human beings, it's in our nature to be hard on ourselves. We are a lot harder on ourselves than we are on our friends or our family. You know, we feel guilty about doing things and we feel shame. And shame is a really, really disgusting emotion. I'm calling it that because it really, really eats you up inside. You see, the difference between guilt and shame is guilt is when you feel you've done something maybe wrong, and shame is when you feel that you are not worthy. If you read some of Brené Brown's work, she describes it really well. So let's just continue with the subject, right? I'm just looking at my notes because there's so much to talk about. Basically, if you have gained weight, willpower will not work at this time. What will work is being kind to yourself and paving a way forward, right? You know what I'm talking about. I actually wrote an article recently and I'm going to include the link below. The other thing I want to talk about is our environment. You know, our predecessors did not have the access to all the food that we have. And food these days is hyperpalatable. Now, hyperpalatable means it tastes so good. It's got the right combination of fat, carb, and sugar or salt that when you have it, you just want more. Our supermarkets are filled with these type of foods, and it's very difficult for some people because some people are more prone to addiction or more prone to wanting more of these foods. Some people can have a little bit and put it down, but a lot of people cannot. So having said that, what I really want to drive home today is it is not your fault. I believe that thinking that weight gain is a personal failure is a myth, because you can move forward. You can do things if you choose to do these things. And the battle is real. It's not easy. It's challenging. So what I would love to, and the other thing I wanted to talk about today is our limiting beliefs. So thinking that weight gain is a personal failure can be a limiting belief. And why do I call it a limiting belief? A limiting belief is something that you believe to be real, right? So you feel like you're living in that reality. And when you live in that reality, it is very, very difficult to move forward. Because if you feel that you failed, it's very hard to get motivated. Whereas if you were a little bit more compassionate with yourself and realize, you know what? Everyone fucks up. Okay, maybe I stuffed up, maybe I didn't. But how can I change my thinking to help me move forward in a nice way where you can love yourself at any size and love yourself deeply, just like your family do or your friends do. So I want to leave you on that note, and I am going to include the link to my blog. I'd love to know if there are any limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Please comment below and share. I'd love to hear your story. And I can't wait to see you on Friday at 1 p.m. Irina Geller, bye for now. Have a good day.